Hello and welcome back. Here I'm back, and instead of doing Isle of Man TT, I'm going to partake in my first love, which is of course four wheels. And we're starting off with this beauty, the Red Pig, or Rot Sau if you are German. A huge monster, basically. 6.8 litre V8, thundered around the circuits in the early 70s, and this is the one we're going to take on first, and then up against it will be the BMW 2002, a very lovely looking car, very nimble, and then the other car in its class, the Ford Escort Mark 1. Now it's quite a bit slower, so I'm not expecting it to do that well, but we'll see how close the BMW can get to this huge red fat hamster. And we're going to be going around the Silverstone Classic GP circuit, just because, well, I'll explain as we go around, but it's a lovely old circuit and brings back some good memories. So onto the track. Join me in a minute. Hello, and if by magic you join me on the end of my warm-up lap in the Red Pig. It's a lovely fast circuit, that's why I think this will probably be quicker. It's a little harder to handle, but not too bad. And I chose this circuit for this very reason, coming up to the old Woodcote corner. With all the sponsors and the way it looks, it just reminds me of old motorsport videos like Murray's Motorsport Madness on VHS, folks. What the hell are those? Children, you'll never know. Right, here we go then, this first lap. Tyres still a bit cold, going into the first corner. A little bit of brake in there, let it slide out a bit. Coming down fast section here, up to a very heavy braking coming down the end, especially for this big beast. Try and pick the point out. Oh, as long as you get to that point in the corner where it opens up, you can just floor it then, but it's squirming all over. Here we go. I believe this is down to Stowe, or used to be Stowe anyway. Gets quite tight. Oh, it drifts out quite wide, understeers quite a bit. It is very nice to drive though. A little bit of braking there, it's quite fast, I got that a bit wrong. So I'm going to do 3 laps with each car, just to make sure, and just because I can. You can smell the barbecues wafting in from the campsites to the left hand side there. Lots of lovely meat, and the sound of songs from 1973 blaring out. Something like Live and Let Die by Wings. I'm talking about wings and meat. In 1973, Linda McCartney was the only vegetarian in the world. True fact. Anyway, I digress. I should be concentrating on this. Right, so we're on the second lap already. A 1:41 is the benchmark there. Still feels very... Even though the tyres are warmed up, it's still quite all over the place, especially under braking. Picking up a good bit of speed here. Also, Gary Glitter had a number of hits in 1973, but we'll gloss over that, shall we? See, it just gets a bit loose over the rise there. Oh, and again. Wow. Right, anyway, I'll try and concentrate for this last lap. Instead of talking about food and music and, well, paedophiles, but yeah. Oh. Here we go, there's a start line. I'm not going to talk for much of this, which I'm sure you'll enjoy. Oof. Using all the road there. Oh, bouncing around, a very soft suspension. Just wanted to understeer into there. Picking up speed, lovely noise from the V8. Obviously this has a lot more horsepower than the BMW, but it does weigh a lot more. And it does understeer a lot more. I think I'm up on my time at the minute. Eight tenths. Oh, understeer. And across the line. And as you can see, that's well, as I can't see actually, 1:40.679. So that is the time to beat for the BMW and the Ford if it can. So join me again in a second and we shall be running the BMW. Here we are, back again with the BMW 2002. Lovely looking thing, especially in that livery. And I've also decided that I'm not going to run the Ford Escort because it's just not going to be able to do it. So I'm going to record another video after this, so you've got two videos to enjoy. Lucky old you. Right, join me shortly on track and we'll see how this baby does. Hello again, you join me towards the end of my warm-up lap in the 2002 BMW. Can already tell it's nowhere near as fast in the straight line, but it's very nimble. I may run these on a smaller track with more corners, just for a better representation at a later date anyway. But right now, here we are, about to do 3 fast laps of the classic Silverstone circuit. I mean, it gets through there so much better than the Merc. Oh! Uh-oh. Well, that went well. My God. You know, you get all geared up and then you bin it straight over the start-finish line. Way to go, Ledwin. I blame my cat for jumping up and sitting on my knee while I do this. We'll do that, yeah. I mean, the tyres still are pretty cold on the right hand side. That's... well, it spun out to the left. What am I talking about? It's just me. I'm just crap. Never mind. Let's see what we can do on the next lap. I'll just enjoy the scenery for now. I mean, you watch old videos. I mean, I've only just found out that Duke Videos do online rentals now, so that's pretty much all I've been doing. is watching old touring car championship reviews, and I couldn't be happier. And things like in the 70s and even in the 80s had a certain colour to them. And it wasn't just the cameras, life, I remember it seemed to look like that. Like everything wasn't in HD. It's very strange. Probably just rose-tinted spectacles, but... Anyway, here we go. I'll try not and spin it over the start-finish line this time. Here we go. I did have a lift there, which didn't help. It's very precise. You don't have to throw it around like that huge beast that I just had to drive. Oh, a little bit of a lock up there. Got out of there nice and quick though, that was really nice. Bouncing around on the bumps. Again, quite softly sprung. But not highly strung. Ha ha! No, never mind. Oh! Bang from the exhaust there. Very nice. This is pretty fast through here. Oh, I'm a bit wide there, I think. Had to back off. Which didn't help. Again, flat out through there, bouncing around, and coming down to the woodcut chicane. Oh, it tries to get away from me over the curbs. There we go, 141. Oof. Nearly a second off the big pig there. And that wasn't great through there either. Oh, much slower on this lap. Screwed both of those corners up. Geez, that second lap was actually pretty quick. I was going to do another lap just because I spun on the first one, but I'm going to run out of fuel, so I can't. And I'll leave in my mistakes just for people to laugh at. So the BMW couldn't quite do it. It was 8/10 slow, which isn't too bad round a, you'd have to say, a top speed circuit like this. Right, so there we go. Join me again soon. I'm going to do a Group A touring car shootout around Hockenheim Classic Circuit, because again that was one of the videos that I was watching, and they just look incredible going around those old huge fast circuits. And yeah, join me then, and be well.